guitars in it.
Oh yes.
I had a couple of guitars.
Yes.
And you know, I had two, which meant a lot to me. But I had to let one go. I don't need to.
No.
So I've had to let one of them go, haven't I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I am keeping one, and I am getting back into my guitar again.
You are. You're going to.
Going to new songs.
Yeah.
I suppose it's just being in that creative headspace.
Yes.
And every time I go to Wagtail, even though work's ongoing at the moment internally, I can actually breathe.
Yeah.
And I relax and I start to chill. I know we're going to talk about this, but like when I've stopped in it for a few nights previously on the Facebook Marketplace camp bed, which I've now sold and gone.
Yes.
You know, I'm becoming really creative again. And in terms of my writing, it just flows.
Yeah.
And it's just because it's like a lifelong ambition. I love water. I love the nature. The people are friendly. You've got the countryside. You've got nice walks. And I couldn't imagine living anywhere else, really.
No. And that's the thing, you know. Stephen's always been a creative person.
Yeah, I always have.
But when I first met him,
yeah,
there was a lot of stuff that had gone on.
I weren't in a good place.
No,
really,
you weren't. But you hid it well.
Yeah,
but then,
like
as we got to know each other, I got to find out more and more what had gone on, really.
Yeah. Which we won't go into too much. But it wasn't always nice, was it?
No,
it wasn't nice.
But really, all your creativity had gone out the window, hadn't it?
Well, predominantly because I know we've talked about it on a previous episode, but when I was younger, like at primary school, I was coming up with really good poems, weren't I?
Yeah.
You know, and I wasn't. Should I say it again, just for people who have not heard it?
Well, you can do, yeah.
Yeah, because like you say, you can imagine. I think was it 7 or 8?
Yes.
So we're talking. Just say it was 1978. And this one particular lesson, and the teacher asked you to come up with a poem about something that interested you.
Yeah.
And I had a genuine interest in the countryside, the outdoors, and I really liked English. And like you say, I'll say it now, but you've got to remember, I've come up with this at the age of 7, 8, and this is my poem, and I've never forgot it. And it's called The Countryside. The countryside, so green and fresh, the air so clean and cool, the mountain streams go flowing on. They twist and turn on rocky ground, then depart once more to reservoir. The farmer walking with his dog in the distance disappears. The sun has gone, the wind is here. Another day slips slowly by. And you've got to remember, for a 7 or 8 year old to do something like that. And when I did it and I said it, everything stopped.
Yeah.
The teacher's jaw dropped to the floor. Everyone went quiet. And it was just ironic that at that point the bell went and everyone. But it's not me being big-headed, but whatever it was, I had it.
Yeah.
You know, I was very creative, and in later years, some of that poetry evolved into song lyrics.
And you've kept all those, and
yeah,
you've
kept them all. Yeah,
I've dated all the ones that you've written.
That's the thing. What you know, what I'm trying to say is, like, I do struggle a bit with OCD. I always have done.
Yeah.
So if I came up with a new song idea, and this is a point here, and I know we're kind of digressing slightly, but every time I come up with something, I put a date on it.
Yeah, you do.
Later on, you know, like I was not only singing the melody and the lyrics and the chorus into a dictation machine, but I also said in today's date is, so we can prove when I wrote these songs.
Yeah.
And we'll have another conversation about this later, but I am still creative. I'm still coming to new songs. You know, yeah, I'm not the best guitarist, but I'm competent. I know the basic chords. You know, like songs like Lost in the Forest. I came up with this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, more recently I've got back into it, didn't I? On holiday. Remember on holiday, you know, there was no reason for it on holiday. I was feeling creative in the caravan, and I sang all these songs that I'd come up with.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is, a poem is okay, and a poem can become lyrics. But it's only when you put a melody in, your unique melody, that it becomes a song. If you've got a melody, you've got verses, you've got a chorus, it's a song. And then later on, if you put basic chords to it, it becomes more of a song. But I'm still creative, I'm still enjoying it.
So that's more stuff we're sorting through at the moment.
And that's the point. I've got lots and lots and lots and lots of files, not only files with lyrics and songs, but lots of mini dictation machine tapes that I've still got that show when I wrote these songs. And this is a decade before I eventually got into bands. So we'll leave it there.